From a young age, the man had always admired Muhammad Ali. Growing up, he would watch every fight on television, his eyes glued to the screen. The way Ali moved in the ring was like poetry in motion. He didn't just fight, he danced, floated, and delivered punches with unmatched finesse. Each match was not only a display of strength but also a showcase of heart and determination. For him, Ali represented more than just a boxer, he was a symbol of resilience and courage. Ali's famous words often echoed in the man's mind. "I am the greatest." This mantra inspired him to believe in himself and always strive for greatness, no matter the odds. His admiration grew over the years, mirroring the ups and downs of Ali's own journey. The man felt connected to Ali's struggles and triumphs, as if they were kindred spirits, fighting their own battles in life. He dreamed of one day seeing his hero in person, even if it meant making sacrifices along the way. When tickets became available for one of Ali's biggest fights, excitement bubbled within him. He knew he had to be there. In a bold move fueled by passion, he sold his prized watch, something that held many memories, to buy a ticket. Holding on to hope tightly, he made a sign that expressed his devotion while preparing for an unforgettable night that would change his life forever. The watch was more than just a timepiece. It was a treasure filled with memories. Given to him by his late grandfather, the watch had a beautiful golden face and intricate designs that sparkled in the light. Every tick reminded him of the stories his grandfather shared about courage and dreaming big. It symbolized their bond, a connection to the past, and the lessons of perseverance that he cherished deeply. As he looked at it, the man felt a wave of nostalgia wash over him. He remembered sitting on his grandfather's lap, listening to tales of legendary boxers and their fierce battles. Those moments helped shape his love for boxing and, ultimately, for Ali. But when he heard about the upcoming fight, something inside him shifted. The chance to see Ali live felt like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that he could not ignore. After much thought, he made the tough decision to part with the watch. Selling it would mean losing a piece of his history, but this moment with Ali was too important to let slip away. With mixed emotions swirling inside him, he finally sold the watch at a local pawn shop, feeling both excitement and sadness. With money in hand, he bought the ticket, knowing that this sacrifice would lead him to an unforgettable experience that could change everything, seeing his idol fight live and feeling that electric energy in the arena. As the day of the fight approached, excitement filled the air like electricity. Fans from all over gathered at the arena, their voices a chorus of cheers and chants that echoed off the walls. The man stood among the crowd, clutching his ticket tightly as he raised his small sign high above his head, eager to share his story with anyone who would look his way. The vibrant colors of banners and flags waved around him, creating a stunning backdrop for the event. The atmosphere was electric, with a palpable sense of anticipation. Many spectators wore shirts emblazoned with Ali's name and face, showing their allegiance to the champion. Food vendors called out their wares, and laughter mixed with the sound of music playing in the background. As the time for the fight drew closer, everyone began to settle into their seats, hearts racing in unison. With each minute that passed, the man's excitement grew. He could hardly believe he was finally there, surrounded by fellow fans who shared his enthusiasm. He exchanged smiles and nods with strangers, united by a common hope, to witness greatness unfold before their eyes. The energy intensified as lights dimmed and anticipation morphed into nervous chatter. When the announcer's voice boomed through the speakers, signaling that it was time for Ali to enter the ring, the crowd erupted into deafening cheers. The man felt an exhilarating rush. This was it. The moment he had sacrificed so much for was about to begin. Amidst the roaring crowd, the man clutched his small sign tightly, its white paper contrasting against the vibrant colors around him. The sign read, "I sold my watch to see you fight, Ali." It was simple yet powerful, reflecting his journey and the sacrifices he had made. For him, it wasn't just a statement, it was a heartfelt message that encapsulated his dedication and hope. As he held it high, he envisioned how Ali might react upon seeing it. Would the champion understand the depths of his admiration? Would he recognize that this sign represented not just a ticket purchase, but a life shaped by dreams and inspiration? The man hoped it would catch Ali's eye, that somehow their paths would cross after the fight. The sign also served as a symbol of connection among fans. He noticed others glancing at it with smiles of understanding, sharing in his excitement and enthusiasm. In that moment, he felt less like an individual and more like part of a bigger community united by their love for boxing and respect for Ali's legacy. With every cheer from the crowd, his heart raced. He imagined the moment after the match when Ali might come down from the ring. The thought of maybe speaking to his hero filled him with hope and anticipation. This small piece of paper held all his dreams, a tangible reminder that sometimes, taking risks leads to extraordinary moments in life. As the bell rang to start the match, the atmosphere shifted into a frenzy of energy and excitement. The man's heart raced as he watched Ali step into the ring with his signature swagger, his confidence lighting up the entire arena. The crowd erupted in cheers, their voices blending into a powerful roar that sent chills down his spine. Ali's opponent was no easy rival, known for his heavy punches and quick footwork. The first few rounds showcased a fierce back-and-forth battle, with both fighters exchanging blows and evading each other's attacks. The man leaned forward in his seat, captivated by every moment, feeling as if he were part of the fight itself. He could see Ali's skillful movement, how he danced around his opponent, ducking and weaving with grace while delivering sharp jabs that landed with precision. As the match progressed, tension filled the air. Each round heightened the stakes, leaving spectators on the edge of their seats. The man felt his pulse quicken with every punch thrown and every cheer from the crowd. In a pivotal moment, Ali managed to corner his opponent against the ropes and unleashed a flurry of punches, showcasing his speed and power. The arena erupted into wild applause and chants of "Ali! Ali!" as he delivered a stunning uppercut that sent his opponent to the canvas. The man couldn't contain his excitement, knowing he was witnessing greatness unfold right before his eyes. As the final bell rang, the arena erupted into a cacophony of cheers and applause, echoing Ali's triumphant victory. The man felt a rush of emotions as he joined in the celebration, his heart swelling with pride for his hero. Fans around him were ecstatic, some hugging each other in joy, while others shed tears of happiness. The atmosphere was electric, a mix of exhilaration and disbelief that they had just witnessed such an incredible performance. But amid the jubilation, the man's focus remained on connecting with Ali. He clutched his sign tightly, hoping that Ali would see it and understand the sacrifice he had made to be there. As people began to exit their seats, he watched closely for any sign of Ali coming toward the crowd. His eagerness grew with each passing moment. This was his chance to meet the legend whose spirit had inspired him throughout his life. Fans called out Ali's name, chanting loudly as they looked for a glimpse of him. The man's heart raced with anticipation, envisioning what it would be like to just shake hands with his idol or share a few words. Nothing else mattered at that moment except making that connection. He felt a sense of urgency. This was more than just a fight. It was an opportunity to express gratitude and admiration directly to the person who had motivated him to dream bigger and fight harder in his own life. As the crowd continued to cheer for Ali's victory, the man's heart raced when he finally noticed Ali making his way through the throng of fans. The champion's presence seemed to electrify the air around him. Ali's eyes scanned the eager faces in the audience, and then they landed on the man holding the sign. A smile broke across Ali's face, one that radiated warmth and genuine curiosity. He approached with an unmistakable swagger, weaving through excited fans who reached out to touch him. The man could hardly believe it. Ali was coming right toward him. Time seemed to slow as he took in every detail of his hero's approach. When Ali reached him, he pointed at the sign and said, "I see you sold your watch for this. That's something special." The man's chest swelled with pride as Ali leaned closer, reading the words aloud. He felt a connection, as if Ali understood just how much this moment meant. With a gesture that spoke volumes, Ali extended his gloved hand towards the man, offering something priceless, his signed gloves. The man was taken aback, struggling to find his words. He instinctively wanted to decline, overwhelmed by the significance of receiving such a gift. But Ali insisted, looking him straight in the eyes and saying, "Now you've got something money can't replace." In that moment, the world around them faded away, leaving only the two of them bound by a shared appreciation for dreams and the spirit of boxing. As Ali stood before the man, he took a moment to fully absorb the message on the sign. "I sold my watch to see you fight, Ali," he read aloud. A smile broke across Ali's face, clarity dawning on him as he realized the depth of the man's sacrifice. This simple ticket meant far more than just an entrance to a boxing match. It represented a life-changing moment driven by devotion and inspiration. The man felt both nervous and honored as Ali continued to speak. "I appreciate your dedication," he said, his voice sincere. "It takes courage to make sacrifices for what you love." The atmosphere shifted slightly as their eyes locked, and for a brief moment, the chaos of the crowd faded into the background. The man felt seen in a way he had never anticipated. Ali understood his struggles, ambitions, and dreams. When Ali extended his trademark gloved hand toward him, holding out the signed gloves, the man's emotions surged. He instinctively wanted to decline, feeling unworthy of such a treasured gift, a token that carried the weight of history and victory. Yet Ali's encouraging gaze made it clear that this was not just a gift but rather a symbol of shared dreams and resilience. "Keep them close," Ali insisted gently. "Now you've got something money can't replace." In that pivotal moment, the bond between them deepened further. It wasn't just about boxing, it was about hope, perseverance, and inspiring others to chase their dreams no matter the obstacles. As Ali handed the signed gloves to the man, a wave of emotions flooded over him. The man could hardly believe what was happening. In his hands were not just a pair of gloves, but a token of inspiration from the very person who had motivated him to dream bigger and fight harder in his own life. The very sight of Ali's name emblazoned across the leather sent shivers down his spine. For a moment, time seemed to stand still. The bustling arena faded away, replaced by the sheer joy and disbelief that filled his heart. This gift was not merely an item, it represented years of admiration, sacrifices made, and dreams chased. Ali's gloved hand had touched these gloves, and now they were his, something that would forever remind him of this extraordinary day. Despite feeling overwhelmed, the man tried to express his gratitude. I can't accept this," he stammered, feeling unworthy of such a cherished piece of history. But Ali, with his warm smile and encouraging eyes, gently urged him to take them. "You've earned this," he said. "These gloves are more than just a memento, they symbolize your own fight for your dreams." The man's heart swelled as he cradled the gloves in his hands, realizing that he had not only met his idol but had also received a profound gift that transcended material value. It was a reminder of courage, resilience, and the importance of never giving up, an emblem of hope that would stay with him for the rest of his life. As the signed gloves dangled in front of him, the man felt a surge of hesitation wash over him. The value of those gloves was immense, not just in monetary terms but as a cherished piece of history linked to his idol. He couldn't shake the feeling that he wasn't deserving of such a profound gift. "I can't accept this," he stammered, glancing down at the prized memento in Ali's hand. Ali's warm smile didn't waver. Instead, it deepened with understanding. "Why not? You sold your watch for a chance to be here, to witness something special," he said gently. "These gloves are not just mine, they carry your story too." The man was taken aback by Ali's words, realizing that they weren't merely about boxing but also about shared experiences and dreams. He looked around at the fans still buzzing with excitement. This moment felt uniquely transformative. Ali continued, "You've fought your own battles to be here today. Let these gloves remind you that dreams are worth fighting for." With each word Ali spoke, the man felt his resolve beginning to crumble. The significance of the gloves shifted in his mind from something he could hardly grasp to a symbol of hope and resilience that he could wield in his own life. Finally, unable to resist any longer, he nodded slowly, accepting the gift with tears of gratitude in his eyes. "Thank you," he whispered, knowing that this moment would stay with him forever as a reminder to never stop believing in himself. As the man cradled the signed gloves in his hands, he couldn't stop thinking about Ali's words. "Now you've got something money can't replace." Those words resonated deeply within him, echoing through his mind. At that moment, he understood that the true value of the gloves extended far beyond their material worth. They embodied a connection to his dreams and the sacrifices he had made to chase them. He reflected on his decision to sell his prized watch, a symbol of cherished memories with his grandfather. It had been difficult to part with something so personally valuable, yet he had chosen to prioritize an experience that would ignite his spirit and passion. Now, standing here, he realized that what he held was far more meaningful than any material possession. The gloves represented hope, resilience, and the belief that pursuing one's dreams often requires sacrifice. The moment felt transformative. It wasn't just about receiving a gift from his idol but understanding that true treasures are rooted in experiences and the connections we forge with others. His heart swelled with gratitude as he thought of Ali's own journey, one filled with challenges and triumphs. This gift would serve as a daily reminder of what it means to fight for one's dreams and to never give up on oneself. With renewed determination, he promised himself to keep this lesson close. While material things may hold value, the memories and inspiration they carry are what truly enrich our lives. The gloves were a physical reminder of this profound truth, one that would guide him moving forward. In the years that followed, the signed gloves became a treasured family heirloom, passed down from the man to his children and eventually to his grandchildren. Each time they were shared, the story of how he sold his prized watch to see Muhammad Ali fight was retold, breathing life into the legacy behind the gloves. For the man's family, these gloves represented more than just a moment in time. They embodied inspiration, love, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. They became a symbol of resilience in their home, reminding everyone of the sacrifices one can make for something truly meaningful. Every time his children saw the gloves displayed on the wall, they were inspired to chase their own dreams with fervor. The man often spoke about Ali's words, "Now you've got something money can't replace," encouraging his family to appreciate not just material possessions, but the values and experiences that shaped who they were. During family gatherings, stories about that fateful night at the fight would swirl around the dinner table. The children would listen intently, eyes wide with wonder, soaking in the lessons embedded within each tale. The gloves became a token of encouragement, urging them to face challenges head-on and reminding them that dreaming big is worth every sacrifice. As time passed, the man knew that the true legacy of those gloves extended far beyond their material value. They had become a cherished part of his family's history, a testament to love, devotion, and the importance of believing in oneself. As the man's family gathered to share tales of his unforgettable experience with Muhammad Ali, they were reminded of the lasting impact of such stories. These moments, filled with sacrifice, admiration, and resilience, became vital threads in the tapestry of their family history. Each retelling sparked inspiration, encouraging new generations to dream big and chase their aspirations fearlessly. The gloves, now a symbol of hope and perseverance, served as a powerful reminder that dreams often require sacrifice. They taught the family that true worth lies not just in material possessions but in the memories and values they carry. Each time the story was shared, it ignited a sense of pride and unity among them, reinforcing the idea that anyone can overcome obstacles if they dare to follow their heart. Through these narratives, the legacy of Ali's influence continued to flow through the family, inspiring them to strive for greatness and embrace challenges. The man's journey to meet his hero transformed into a beacon of light that guided his children and grandchildren as they faced their own life adventures. In a world that often prioritizes fleeting material gains, this story serves as a poignant reminder that love, determination, and sacrifices made for one's passions are what truly enrich our lives. Such narratives live on through generations, weaving connections between past and future, proving that inspiration can transcend time and place. The man's experience with Ali was not just an isolated moment, but rather a continuous journey that inspired admiration and resilience within his family for years to come.